What inheritance rights do grandchildren have? Have you ever wondered what rights grandchildren have when it comes to inheritance? This question is important for many families, especially when planning for the future. Let's break down the facts surrounding inheritance rights for grandchildren. Typically, grandchildren do not have automatic rights to inherit from their grandparents. Their ability to inherit largely depends on whether there is a valid will in place and the status of their parents. If a grandparent passes away with a valid will, the assets are distributed according to the instructions in that will. Grandchildren can only inherit if they are specifically named as beneficiaries or if the will includes provisions for them. In cases where a grandparent dies without a will, known as intestate succession, the laws of the state come into play. Generally, these laws prioritize the surviving spouse and children. Grandchildren may only inherit if their parent, who is the grandchild of the deceased, has already passed away. In this situation, the grandchild can inherit the share that would have gone to their deceased parent. Many states follow a distribution method called per Stirpes. This means that if a child of the deceased grandparent has died, that child's share passes to their descendants, which are the grandchildren. This method ensures that grandchildren receive an inheritance through their deceased parents' share. On the other hand, some states use per capita distribution. In this case, the estate is divided equally among living heirs. If a beneficiary has died, their share may not pass down to grandchildren unless it is specified in the will. It is important to note that grandchildren do not have an independent right to inherit if their parent is alive. The inheritance rights of the parent take precedence. Adopted children are generally treated the same as biological children regarding inheritance, but grandchildren still need to be explicitly mentioned or have their parent deceased to inherit directly. For grandparents who wish to ensure their grandchildren receive an inheritance, it is wise to include specific provisions in their wills or trusts. This can be done by naming grandchildren as beneficiaries or including clauses that allow assets to pass to grandchildren if their parent passes away before the grandparent. Using estate planning tools such as trusts can also help provide for grandchildren. Trusts can protect assets and control how and when distributions are made over time. Without clear estate planning, grandchildren's inheritance relies entirely on intestate succession laws and the status of their parents. If grandchildren are excluded from a will, or if there are disputes about the will's validity, they may face challenges in asserting their rights. In such cases, legal action might be necessary. Understanding inheritance rights is essential for effective estate planning. Grandparents who want to provide for their grandchildren should work with an estate attorney to draft wills or trusts that clearly express their intentions. This proactive approach can help avoid conflicts and ensure that assets are distributed according to their wishes.